Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to World War II in Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the Advanced Rifling Attachment, which is similar to Long Barrel from previous Call of Duty games. Even the in-game tooltip will tell you that Advanced Rifling increases your range. The way this works is it increases your damage fall-off range on any weapon. Weapons in Call of Duty deal more damage up close than they do very far away. Most shooter games have a mechanic like this, and the Advanced Rifling simply increases the range at which your weapons begin to deal less damage. However, it wouldn't be in-depth without some testing. The first gun I wanted to show you is the M1941 Johnson rifle, which is a pretty fun weapon, and the base version of it has an extremely impressive 4-shot kill range. The version of it that I used, I put the camo on so you can tell the difference here, with Advanced Rifling has a 4-shot kill range so far I had to climb on top of the cannon and send Hayden, who's my editor by the way, very far to the back of the map, as far as humanly possible. I can't get any further away. You see the same thing on the bar. That is the maximum 3-shot range on the bar, but if you put Advanced Rifling on it, the 3-shot range is increased. The other thing it will do is unique to shotguns. It'll add some extra total range to them. Shotguns have a very finite and very small range in Call of Duty, and after that range you just won't hit targets. However, with Advanced Rifling you will slightly increase that. Here is the toggle action shotgun. I've just reloaded. The one with the sight has the Advanced Rifling on it, and you can see at this range I'm getting hit markers. However, on the very normal version of the gun with no attachments, I have to move significantly closer before I get any hit markers at all, so it's incredibly useful on your shotguns to extend your total range and your damage range. I ran a whole bunch of tests with a whole bunch of different guns, and I didn't want to show every single one because they're definitely on the boring side, but what you should know is that your total range increase is approximately 30%. If you put Advanced Rifling on your weapon, it is a simple scaler that just scales up your range 30%. You get 30% on your 3, 4, 5-shot range, however the weapon is designed, and that's a very easy number to remember. One of the things you need to keep in mind though is that you get more benefit from weapons that already have great range. 30% of 10 is greater than 30% of 5. It's kind of simple scalar math, so if your weapon has good range to begin with, you get more benefit from this attachment. For example, the STG-44 has a 4-shot range, not quite as great as the Johnson. I'm testing from the same spot, but you can see it can't 4-shot kill from right there. However, if I put on Advanced Rifling and crawl to the back of the map as far as I can, it'll 4-shot kill. It's an impressive attachment, and on weapons with good range, it makes a tremendous difference. The next question I know you want to ask me is, how does this work with a suppressor? Well, if Advanced Rifling is 30%, the suppressor is almost the exact opposite at negative 30%. I know in the previous episode I said 25. It was an estimate, the game's early pre-release. You can thank Exclusive Ace for those exact numbers. He managed to pull those. But they're roughly foils of each other, opposites. Unfortunately, though, they don't cancel each other out. If you run a suppressor and Advanced Rifling, you still end up with 9% less range, or about 91% of your total, because the way it's coded. That's 0.7 times 1.3 equals 0.91, which is kind of less. It seems a little odd, it seems a little counterintuitive, the mental math doesn't want to add up, but trust me when I say that's true. As proof, here is the grease gun with Advanced Rifling and a suppressor. I'm shooting Hayden again, and you can see that I can't kill him in 3 shots at that range. I'm going to swap back over to the base grease gun with no attachments and no suppressor. We're going to let Hayden's health regenerate, and once it has, you can see that I can kill him at 3 shots at the same range. So there is a minor loss when you run both of them. They almost cancel each other out, not quite. You still lose a little bit more range when you put the suppressor on. So when it comes to recommendations, Advanced Rifling is great on any shotgun. There's no reason you shouldn't be running it on a shotgun. It extends your maximum hit marker range and your damage range, and I would just run it on every single shotgun I have. It's best with these rifles. It works great with the M1941, the STG, and somewhat with the FG42. The FG42 has pretty great range, but Advanced Rifling just guarantees it's 3 hits everywhere. Not as fantastic on the bar, because the bar is always 3 or 4 hits, and you don't get a lot of benefit out of the 3-hit range, and none of the semi-autos you get much benefit on because their range is just, it's beyond crazy. It's best on these submachine guns, the grease gun, the PPSH, and the MP40, or the 3 that have the best range. The other submachine guns get far less benefit from it. Guys, that's all for this episode. I hope you learned something useful. I hope you'd enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.